Question. Mike Cork with Ultimate Bass. Hey, did the wind blow today?
Yeah, a little bit. 75 or 80 out of one direction for a while.
You think that helped you or hurt you?
You know, I look at it, it's the same on everybody. It makes fishing deep a little bit more aggravating, but I don't think ultimately it didn't change what I was going to do. It's just a little bit more aggravating.
Do you think tomorrow with the wind not blowing as much, it can get you back in the game?
It could. You could fish a little slower, maybe fish a little deeper, might help some.
So you got to fish a game plan today, it just didn't pan out?
Yeah, I got fishing for a little while, and then it kind of blew me off the deep stuff, but I'm not so sure they're there anymore. I think the pre-spawners may have left, and the weather stayed stable the last couple of days, so I really don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Go back and sit on it for a while.
All right, thank you.
You got it, man.
You obviously know the lake, know it well. 11 pounds, you don't seem too happy with that. What can the lake produce? I mean, tomorrow the wind's not going to blow as much, but we've got a little front to come through. Is it going to be better fishing tomorrow or tougher fishing tomorrow?
I kind of expect it to be kind of the same, similar to what it was today. When the wind got blowing as hard as it did this afternoon, it just made it real hard to fish. I mean, I'm having to be real thorough about what I'm doing and fish real slow to get a bite. And the wind this afternoon kind of made that difficult.
Some of the guys that were talking about watercolor and looking at water temperatures and different things, trying to play the spawn a little bit, the wind stirred the lake up quite a bit. Do you think that changes all that?
It could affect some areas, absolutely. As hard as it blew today, the fish that I'm catching are shallow, and they're wanting to be up there in that 1.5 to 2.5 foot range, and that's where I'm getting all my bites at. But if you're fishing a flat or something like that, when that hard wind blew in on it today, it could be muddy tomorrow. So it's a possibility.
What kind of bags would you expect to see in the next 2 days? I mean, predictions were this could be as close to a 70-pound weight tournament. A couple of bags come in that might make that still possible. Do you think it can happen?
I was anticipating, at least a couple of stringers in the 25-pound range today, and I don't know, it looks like there might be a couple in that range today, but the potential is there. The lake's not fishing real good right now, but I had a lot of bites today. I probably caught 25, close to 30 fish today, and only had 11 pounds. So. If you pull up on one of those stretches, and some big ones move up or swim up, you could catch 25 pounds really easy.
So you're going to fish a lot of the same water tomorrow?
I'm going to fish some of the same water, but I'll probably fish some different water as well.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Randall, we talked yesterday, and you said that you had one major spot, one primary spot. You're going to spend a lot of time in that spot. Did you get to do that today?
Yeah, I mean, I caught most of what I weighed in out of that spot today. I did cull a few times down the lake on some stuff I was just practicing this afternoon, and I definitely feel good about, about the down the lake stuff. It was non-existent last weekend, and now I'm starting to get a lot of bites down there.
So now in the Classic, you may have found another spot that can help you out with tomorrow.
Yeah, excuse me, I was watching.
I understand.
But yeah, I mean, it's changing. There's some fish pulling up on the lower end, and I feel really good about being able to catch a big bag down there. It's kind of going to fish a tournament like this, just practicing is basically what I would be doing, because I didn't really find any good areas down the lake, prior to Wednesday.
Right.
So,
okay. Does that change your game plan for tomorrow?
I'm gonna look at it in the morning. I've got another really sweet, I call it a little juice spot up the river, and I think I could catch a 25-pound bag there pretty easy under the right conditions. I never made a cast there today. It's just I knew the wind wasn't right, and the wind's gonna be changing direction.
Okay.
And, so I'm gonna take a look at that in the morning.
All right. Yesterday you said that you didn't necessarily want to be leading the tournament day one or day two, but you wanted to be in striking distance. Do you feel you're there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have liked to have another couple pounds, but 16, if I can put two 25-pound bags on top of 16, that might be be close.
That'd be a winner. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Can't believe I have to turn around and drive all the way back. My back is actually starting to hurt from sitting so long.
Oh, really?
Maybe it was a boat ride. Maybe I was running
That-
30 mile an hour and 5-footers. That could do it too.
That could do it. The wind today, did that? You're good at.
It affected me, but I should have. I thought about during the day about switching a little bit, but I would catch one, and it'd be a nice one, like a 3-pounder, 2.5, and I'd get some bites. So it kept me on the pattern I was on. But I noticed everybody kind of vacated the kind of stuff I was on, but that's where all the fish were at.
Right.
That's where the majority of them were at. But the way the wind was blowing, it kind of really screwed it up. It's always hard to catch, spawners when it's white capping. I actually got some doing it, but I noticed that some of the bites I had were kind of tucked in a little bit. But I noticed the guys that were behind this island, and there was a bunch of guys behind it. Those guys all caught them, even though
Because they were hiding from the wind, maybe could feel
I had all these
bites.
4 and 500s. I was trying to get the bite.
Right. So without being able to see them or feel them, then they
I
didn't.
couldn't see them in practice. It just said bite. You catch them. There's a lot of them in the areas that, but I don't know if I'm gonna go back in there. I might go back there tomorrow at some point. But I'm gonna start on some other stuff and see if I can get something else going because it's getting pounded on.
Right. With the wind, did you try any reaction type stuff, baits wise?
That's what I caught them on. Yeah, I caught 1 flipping and 3 on reaction.
With tomorrow being a little bit maybe post front, I mean wind shifting a little bit out of the north, it's going to die almost completely. It's really going to change your game plans up. You're going to go back to the flip or stick with the flipping?
I got some stuff that's working really good. I had a really good practice. I mean, I thought I could get 20 a day. That's what I always think. But I mean, I had 2 days well over 20. But I got some things figured out. But in the wind today, it wouldn't work. It's too subtle.
Okay, so
I did
bust out a
things
big
more-
bag tomorrow.
Could.
Put you in the cut for the last day.
Yeah, I need 20. I mean, the cut weight looks like it's gonna be probably 30. I need 20 pounds tomorrow.
And that's completely doable.
Yeah,
All right.
it's possible.